Give you a little perspective on the snow here. It's a bit of snow. You know, it occurs to me I didn't make an update at all yesterday. So just to let you know, on Sunday, when after I left you off last week, Sunday morning I woke up and after a short walk I started to hitch into Amherst. I was just done. The week had totaled me off and I was wiped out and I needed a ride. No questions about it. And thankfully, after an hour or two of hitching, which is a long time, a very nice fellow from Truro picked me up and gave me a ride close to Amherst, and I walked in and got a hotel room and I crashed quickly. So I want to thank the guy that gave me a ride. I can't remember his name, I'm sorry, but very nice guy from Truro. He owns a leather goods and a work boot shop, and he's very passionate about his business, which is great to see. We had good conversation, and yeah, it was nice change of pace. Well, good Monday morning. I didn't have much of an update yesterday. I just crashed in a hotel. Thankfully, I got a little ride on my last little stretch into Amherst, and really needed that hotel room. I crashed in the afternoon. I don't know how I fell asleep so easily, but I fell asleep in the afternoon and I didn't wake up for 10 hours. So I woke up in the middle of the night and fell back asleep again. It was much needed. So I just walked out of Amherst this morning. I had a nice coffee, went to the post office there, and just having a little snack right now. I'm at the visitor center. Here just at the border. It's closed, unfortunately. It's winter time, and check it out, all the snow that they've got here. Insane. I haven't seen this much snow for a long time anywhere in Canada. Yeah, it's been a while. So unfortunately, I'm not going to make it to PEI. I really would have liked to see Terry and Joan, but they changed the restriction now. It's an 8-day isolation and a negative test on the 8th day. Well, I just don't have that kind of time and energy to kill in a place where I wouldn't be able to sit down in a restaurant, and I wouldn't be able to do anything but hide in my tent for much of that time. And with the weather the way it's been lately, I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, sadly I'm not going to make PEI, but in a matter of minutes I'll be in New Brunswick, and this week I'll probably get somewhere between Moncton and Fredericton. And once I get to Fredericton, I plan on taking a few days off, and I'm gonna spend some time in a hostel there downtown Fredericton and really recharge, because yesterday felt good, but yeah, felt good, but I need more. This weather is really kicking my butt. It's a nice day today, but tomorrow is supposed to be freezing rain and snow again, so we shall see. Roll with it, I guess, right? All right, I'll see you in the next province. So, good day. I just met up with John again, the trucker that gave me a ride last week, and or I guess that was the week before, a little better than a week ago. And we chatted for a bit here. He's just on his way back home, and it was good to see him. And surprisingly, it was real nice to see that someone back in Amherst pulled over and called out her window that she recognized me from online. So she'd been following me. It's nice to see. Not that I want to be celebrity or anything, but it was nice to see that I'm being recognized and appreciated, and that people are liking what I'm doing. So it's good time. So last week I I kind of addressed the question of why I'm walking, and I realize I'm not very articulate. I tried. I think maybe people didn't quite understand what I was trying to convey, and there were questions about it after the fact, even though they had seen the video. So I have a separate video that explains things a little bit more in depth. If you're curious about it, I will post that perhaps before this week's video, just explaining why I'm walking, maybe a little more in depth. All right, check it out. So I don't need to stop. I'm not that far along yet today on Monday, but this big stop here, this truck stop, has advertised home cooked meals. So I haven't had one of those in a very long time. I'm going to stop and chow down. And so it goes, another day of heavy snow, which will turn into rain. Yay. So, quick little PSA here. I'm sure people have heard this a million times before, and I just got to say it again because I see so often people driving down the highway, truckers, you name it, anyone, texting, looking down at their phone. And I just witnessed a trucker staring down at his phone, and he almost took out 3 other cars. So people, please don't talk on your phone, don't text on your phone, don't be looking at Instagram. Whatever you're doing, put the phone down while you're driving, especially at 120 kilometers an hour. You can kill somebody, maybe me. So considering what's coming down here today and what I'm dealing with, I was tempted to stay in Sackville another night, stay at that lovely little inn, but I can't just keep on waiting out these storms. There's too much, and like I said before, I'm blowing my budget on the hotels. So this heavy snow here, it's actually quite mild. We're only around -1, but it's gonna turn to freezing rain in a couple of hours. So on these side roads, I don't know how far I'm going to get anyway. I'm probably going to be setting up camp early, maybe when it starts to rain, and avoid getting too terribly wet. But I'll keep you posted. Okay, Mother Nature. I just got to say, can we take a break? Tony's had enough. Just, a week or 2 would be nice of walking weather. Good morning from my tent. I didn't get very far out of Sackville today, maybe 8 or 10 kilometers at the most. and it started raining. The snow turned into rain. So just couldn't go on any further, and I found the first sort of suitable spot to set up tent. The snow was very deep here, more than waist deep. As I was trying to get through, I had to crawl, and took quite a while to set up camp in such deep snow. But I'm out of the rain, and we shall see what happens tomorrow. I just looked at the road forecast, and the Trans-Canada is closed in a few spots between here and Moncton because of ice and accidents, or well, God knows what. So tomorrow I will see if the roads are cleared and if the storm has stopped, and if not, I'll have to backtrack into Sackville and either spend another night there or take a bus into Moncton. So not getting much progress in, but I'm safe right now, so that's the important thing.
It's gone forever, so it was never an option to raise them there. So I tried to find the next best thing, and I found Montecito in Santa Barbara.
Good Wednesday morning. So yesterday you saw I was in the tent, between 10 and 11 in the morning, and the rain started coming, and it continued through most of the day, and then it snowed all night long, and it is still snowing, and we're about 8 a.m. right now. I was hoping that the weatherman was right, that the snow was going to be done, and I could get back on the road again today. But with the amount of snow that has come down, and the amount that's still coming down, I'm going to have to backtrack into Sackville and take a bus, because even this back road is going to be dangerous enough, but highways are out of the question for me today and maybe for a couple of days. So I'll take a bus into Moncton and another hotel room, unfortunately, and I guess I'll figure out what I'm going to do then. All right.
I wondered, wait, I thought you didn't have any money.
Today, nearly 2 million
Good morning. So Saturday morning, I'm in Fredericton right now. Jumped ahead a little bit again. So quick explanation of what happened since I left on this video last. After Sackville, I jumped on a bus and headed into Moncton and got a hotel in Moncton. It was too late in the day for me to walk out of town. So following morning, I walked out of town again, ran into another storm, and eventually set up camp just 8 or 10 kilometers outside of Moncton. Snow was incredibly deep, and it was a real struggle for me, not just walking throughout the day, but the real struggle came when I tried to set up camp. Headed across the ditch trying to set up camp one night, and I sunk in, chest deep into the snow. My foot dropped into some water at the bottom of the ditch, and my entire boot was soaked. So eventually I was able to dig myself out, crawl out of the ditch, and I set up camp. Spent the night there. Boot was soaked. My foot was soaked, frozen. Just was a real rough night. So in the morning, feeling defeated again, I headed back into Moncton, and I got on a bus for Fredericton that day. Got into Fredericton. I was fortunate enough to find a nice Airbnb where I'm staying right now. Beautiful little neighborhood close to downtown, right on the riverfront, and it's a beautiful old historic building. I love it here. This is going to be a great place to kind of recharge and just regroup. So yeah, that was the events of the last couple of days that I didn't record, unfortunately. But I'm here in Fredericton. I'm going to take a little bit of time off. I'm going to I've got an appointment later on, and get some groceries, go for a good meal. I'm going to explore the city a little bit, and there are a couple of craft breweries that I want to check out while I'm here. Other than that, I'm just going to kind of relax and recharge. That being said, I'm also going to make a couple more videos. So I'm going to make one on all the gear I've been carrying through the winter here. Kind of a list. I'll show everything in quick explanation. There's been a lot of curiosity about the gear that I'm carrying, and perhaps I'll do one every season as I'm walking along, as it's going to change. And I'm also going to make a Q&A video. So questions and answers. If you have any questions about, things I've been carrying with me, my experiences, people, anything you are curious about with regards to my trip here, my adventure, feel free to ask down below in the comments, or head over to my Instagram. You can leave a comment there, or send me a DM. And I'm going to make that Q&A video probably within a day or two, and I'll update that, or post it, in a couple of days before I leave Fredericton here. I'll be back on the road Tuesday morning, and I am hoping that the majority of the bad weather and the struggles with the deep snow and all that kind of stuff is going to be behind me. Now, I'm not naive. I know there's going to be more winter storms, and it's going to be a struggle, but I just got to the point where I was getting burned out by winter, and I needed a little break. So here we are. Next week will be a new week. Tuesday morning I'm going to head out, like I said, and I'm hoping that things go smoothly. I'll update you again next week. So take care. I'll see you next week. I'm probably not in it.
Okay.
The arm will be. Yep. Judy.